What's good, you guys? Welcome back to another video. It's kinda beats on Unison. Today we're going to take a look at how to create chord progressions easily. From start to finish, this video will help you to create even better chord progressions or help you to get started creating pro level chord progressions. We're gonna go over 7 chords, inversions, stealing from other songs and MIDI packs, using AI to create chord progressions, and a counting technique. So let's just dive right into it. I have this one shot from Unison right here. First, we'll start with the counting technique, which is one of my favorites in my opinion and the easiest. That's how I learned to make chord progressions. So basically you want to pick any note on the piano roll. So let's just go with E right here. So the counting technique is just you count to 3, 7, so 0, 3, 7, and that's how you create like a triad chord. So our root note right here, E, is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's like a triad minor chord. If you play that, that's what it sounds like. If, for example, you want to have a more uplifting tone to it, you just drag this note 1 up and that will create a major chord. You hear the difference? More dark, more uplifting, you feel me? But let's say we want to go even further with this. So let's say you want to make this a 7 chord, you just go up the scale again. Super nice. And as you can see right here in between, you're always skipping the same amount of notes. So right here, there's 2 notes you're skipping, and then you place a note. Right here, there's 3 notes you're skipping, place a note. Again, 2 notes you're skipping, place a note. 3 notes you're skipping, place a note. So this is a 9 chord. This is a 7 chord, and this is a triad chord. You can get really creative with this. The next one is inversions. Okay, so we have this E minor chord, and to basically go from one chord to the other to make it as smooth as possible, you want to move notes a little bit closer to each other to basically invert those notes. So basically, if we have this, and we're gonna go from this chord right here, what we can do is invert these. So you highlight those and move those down. And that sounds way smoother. So basically then you can go again, continue making the chord progression. You see how those notes are connected with each other? Like for example, here we have a connection, here we have a connection. And if we build even further, we can So this is basically the same chord, but then this note is just dropped down. So you basically want to connect all the notes with each other, and that's how we create that type of transition into the other chords, if that makes sense. What we can even do is invert this chord to make it move closer to this chord and this chord. See, even that sounds nice. Just by moving these notes up and down, you can invert those chords. Let's say we want to add another chord here to create some tension. I like that a lot. Those are basically inversions. Let me show you another example right here real quick. So we have a C major chord right here, and we can go up in the scale right here. And what we do is just invert these notes right here. That way the transition is a little bit smoother. We can even drop this note down. Now it matches way better, you feel me? I like this, I like where this is going. Bonus tip right here, for my FL Studio producers, right here, scale highlighting. What we can do is make a chord progression out of the bass notes. So basically you want to start with the bass notes and then build up the chords. So I like that progression. And right here, again, we're just counting up 0, 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, it's in the same scale because all the white notes are in F minor. Again, right here, skip every other note. And we're just right here. Again, we're connecting these notes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, I like that. That's cool. Let's drag this one up 1 octave and copy over the bass notes. We can even drag this note up to connect these. Right here, I'm inverting the chords as we learned before to create like something different. See? Everything is like nice. See, that's a variation you can add to your chords. If you're like, I don't like the chords that much, try to invert them to create something different. But we built this chord progression out of like just the bass notes, which is a solid workflow if you ask me. So my next tip I can give you is steal from MIDI packs or songs you love. These are already like proven existing chord progressions that are solid to use as a starting point. So we're gonna go in one of these packs right here and basically drag one in. Right here, let's drag in the one from Drake, Passion Fruit. Those chords are beautiful. I love these. Yeah, what we learned before is inverting the chords right here, like this, and that will create a whole different tone and vibe. Pitch it up. See? And we use this as a starting point. So we can even copy this over and then mess around with the notes. I like that. Yeah. Let's drag that onto Serum. See how easy that was? I like that. I like that a lot. You see how easy that was? We just dragged in the chords like that, and then we used that as a starting point. We made a new, unique chord progression, and there's nothing wrong with using this type of workflow as well, or like implementing this type of workflow. On to the next tip, which is AI. I know people are a fan of it, people are not a fan of it, but I'm gonna show you how easy it is to create chord progressions to get inspiration going. I don't know, let me know down below if you ever used AI to make music or not, what your opinion is on it. Do you think it's cheating? Do you think it's useful? Let me know down below in the comments because I want to hear your opinion. But so right here, we're going to open up Chord Genie. You also have MIDI Wizard right here, but since we're focused on chords, let's just open Chord Genie. So right here, let's select F sharp minor and let's generate something. And what we can do is drag this onto Serum. So drag that onto there and let's hear how that sounds. Give me like some Travis Scott type of vibes. Let's drop it down. Turn up the tempo. You see, it's already giving me a lot of inspiration for this. And what we can do is take that same chord progression and paste it onto the one shot we used before, and we can make an ARP from it. Right here, melodies, and then generate something. I like this. This is so fire, bro. Like, this really like Travis Scott type of vibe. Let's clone this, add a bass line in there from those chord progressions. So right here, take the bass notes. You see how crazy that is? We're just building this off of one chord progression. And we made this like, we're making this super fast in like 2 minutes or something. Yeah. I like that a lot. Let's pitch it maybe. See, when I have inspiration, I just start cooking up. You see, we made that hella fast just off of one chord progression. But all the songs that I'm using are in the link in the description. Make sure to go check that out. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you especially learned from this. If you did, don't forget to subscribe and even like. This is Kind of Beats on Unison, and I will see you in the next video, guys. Peace.